Hello everyone, welcome back. This is going to be episode 12 of my Farm Simulator Let's Play. We have the more realistic mod installed, and today we have a few things going on. So, first of all, this here field came up for auction, and I know we were planning on moving down to the biogas plant, which we still will, but I'm thinking might as well bid on this because it's not a whole lot of money right now. You know, 43,000 for, that's about half of what it's really worth. So, just gonna drive out here and show you guys that. And, so I've been checking on the sheep. I don't know if there's a glitch or something, but they haven't even started producing a bale of wool yet. Whoops. So, I'm not sure. Like, 0% productivity. Do we have to have time moving just a tiny bit fast? I don't know. Either way, that's not working so well, so I think we're getting pretty low on fuel here. We're gonna go ahead and take this guy back to our farm because clearly we don't have enough pallets of wool really to be crucial to stack them on here yet. So it might be more beneficial to use this to haul things around. So this would be the new field I would be planting. I haven't decided exactly. I'm pretty sure we're going to end up buying it from the auction because that's pretty much how it always works. If you have the money, you can win it. I'm not sure what to plant there for sure. Probably the crop that sells the best at the sell point that's right there, because that would be real close. And might buy these fields eventually too. You know, the plan is eventually to have pretty much every field owned, or every field near close enough to certain spots we're working at. Like all the ones pretty close to adjacent to the farm we'll probably get, and we'll probably go ahead and get a lot of the ones around the biogas plant. Probably eventually ones around the cows to do all the cow production stuff. So currently, between episodes, I did a little off-camera work. I let the combine finish harvesting both of those fields. I baled and stacked and raked and sold all the bales off of them. And we have our Steiger out there working on replanting them. I still have to fertilize them eventually, but we've got to start on them for now. The other thing was, I got a comment from a subscriber that the director or whatever version of Course Play, developer version I think it's called, should work with more realistic. So I went ahead and downloaded it. I haven't installed it and tested it yet. I haven't exactly had the time quite yet, but I may, before next episode, have that tested out, so we'll know. But I think first things first, just gonna grab our rake here and get moved. I'm debating starting like a stack of bales somewhere instead of selling all our bales off. I'm thinking we'll use this nice flatbed trailer we got and like make stacks in the field and then stick them on the trailer eventually, or like stacks by fields, because it's a lot of driving back and forth with them. I just want to get them stacked out of the field, and then while a guy's working on planting, we can go ahead and haul them wherever we're taking them, because I think we should start taking some out to the cows, getting some stocked up stuff there. And I think what we really should do, grab our schloofer, there he is, and I think we need to go down to the shop and pick up a fuel trailer, because we are darn near out of fuel in our combine, and it's going to be more of a pain in the butt than anything to bring him clear back here to go out and finish like one strip. So we're gonna run down, get some fuel, because as you can see, we've got a few vehicles that are getting low on fuel now. Like our Steiger's getting pretty low also. Alright, just put fuel in that Steiger too. It's not very fuel economical, that's for sure. There we go. So we'll go ahead and go fuel this up. It's gonna probably cost us a bit, but we've got $230,000, so we're not doing too bad right now. I think I may go ahead and put time at 5% or 5 times, because we don't really need it at super slow speed right now. And our fuel tank's here. I definitely have to get a lot closer. I think we're just going to go ahead and fill this thing pretty much all the way up, because we're going to eventually need the fuel out of it anyways, so you turd. Go ahead and back this guy up and actually get him in the correct spot. I don't know how long he's been sitting here charging me money. Oh, good, we missed. Okay, so that should finish that. And I'm sorry, I have to fertilize this eventually. We may end up investing in a little larger fertilizer. This guy's almost done. I'm not so sure I'm going to go ahead and bale all this time. Yeah, probably not. It's a lot more work than I want to do right now. So I think we'll just go ahead and leave our baling equipment at the farm. Let's get some air. So we'll leave the baling equipment over here. We have that bale trailer we can use also, and yes, we do want a bid. So bid 1,000. And we are not too far off from having a great demand for barley coming in, so we got like $20,000 in gas on board. Diesel too, I guess, because a lot of these things are diesel. First things first, we'll go zip out to the combine, get him some fuel. I think he's finished with his work now though, so it's not crucial. We could just bring him back to the farm. So a few episodes back you may have recalled the one where I highlighted quite a few of the mods and just looked at them in the store, from all the ones I've got downloaded. I think we're going to go ahead and purchase one of the mod forage choppers I have that's kind of small. It's not going to be highly effective and fast, but they're a lot cheaper, so get that thing close enough. Seriously stuck again? Yeah. You're done. That was ridiculous. So, like I was mentioning, we're going to go ahead and probably get one of the cheaper mod forage choppers I have. I'll refuel this guy up where he sits. I think we need to move this out of the way. Just see if we can back him in here. We got this. There we go. Get him out of the way in here, and we'll shut him off so he's not wasting fuel. Figure if we just brought that back down to the farm, though, it'd be a lot better. Okay, so combine's completely filled up. So I'll go ahead and zip this back down to the farm. Totally realistic. Jump tractors off ledges all the time. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so this guy needs to go back to the field. I'll just swing through and we'll refuel on the way by. Just refuel at the trailer because we already paid for all that fuel. Move. I'm gonna stop this driver because his combine is done. So if the developer version of Courseplay does work with the more realistic mod, I'm gonna be able to sell both of these two things. Use strictly AMR stuff after that. Just move the combine to it because it's a pretty tall trailer. We don't want to. That was close. Dump all we have there. Yeah, that was smart. Go right back towards the farm. Barley starts in 1 day from now, so I think we'll be able to pretty much get all these crops replanted and then grown by then to sell, and then we'll have tons of barley to sell. So we'll just go ahead and park our combine in the shed. Shut this guy down. Alright, so you're full of fuel. And you got enough barley to go plant this field. We're just going to no-till all the stubble and straw, windrows under. Okay, so we'll get him moving there, and we'll go ahead and take this back and dump this. How much barley do we have right now? Oops. Ooh, we have 87,000 right now. If we get a whole nother harvest in, and the barley grade demand is pretty good, like 1.9 times or something, then we should be able to make like 300,000 or more dollars off of the sale, which means we'll definitely be able to invest in a bunch of equipment. Go move this guy back to the farm. Okay, so let's see here. I guess we could go ahead and just use this guy to spray. And just leave the other guy hooked up to the... Leave him hooked up to the gas tank. Refill sprayer. I was hoping I could get it to refill both at the same time, but not quite. So, on a side note, one of my fellow YouTubers I've subscribed to, it goes by GunninGamerz, has a farming simulator server up. He's planning on it being in 24/7. He just released a video on it today. I'll probably go ahead and add that to the description of this video. He has a select list of like 30 mods, I believe, or so, that he has included in the game. So if you watch his video on that, you'll definitely be able to see that. I'm thinking about maybe, if it's alright with him, getting on and recording some videos on there and seeing how it goes. That may be a thing where we could get like a group of people together and join his server. If there's not too many people on it, I think it's a 10 slot. He's got a 10 slot TeamSpeak to go with it. We could go, we need to bid that up. Bid, there we go. Using the controller, and sometimes it doesn't exactly register very well. But like I was saying, get a group of people together on there, play on his server. It's basically going to be, I believe, using the equipment he's got purchased and stuff and selling for him. He'll buy all the new equipment and fields and stuff. We'll just help him like maintain it and farm it all. But I thought it would be interesting to give it a try. It's not running the more realistic mod, I'm fairly certain. I haven't looked at the full mod list, but I guarantee you it's probably not. So I was thinking, might record a video and stuff so you guys can check that out. If I do that, it'll only be if he gives me permission to, because it is his server. Other than that, not a whole lot going on. We're working on moving, so I don't have unlimited time to record videos, sadly. Bid. Yes. No, stop. Don't stop. Go, go, go. Anyways, like I was saying, we're working on packing, so I don't have tons of time to make videos, sadly. But I'm trying to keep my one per day for this series going. I had a couple other series planned, but I'm not so sure I'll be able to start up much else until after we get moved. So it's going to be a couple of months before I start up much else new. So if you're one of those that doesn't like these farm simulator videos too much, and you probably haven't listened to this point anyways, but if you have, I'm going to be starting something else in a couple of months. It's just a matter of what. I'm thinking it could be Sleeping Dogs, and it could be a bunch of other games, because I'm starting my summer work here shortly, so I should have a little bit of money to spend on a couple of new games. And hopefully it is E3 this week. I'm hoping Giants releases information on when the next Farming Simulator is coming out. Hopefully it's going to come out later this year, like November-ish or something. But if, I guarantee you I'll be buying theirs as soon as it comes out, because I've had a very good time playing this game over the last few years. I've played since Farm Simulator 2009, so it's always nice to see the next one coming out. As for like Professional Farmer 2014, that's out right now. That's made by the same company that made this Agrar Sim 2013 I tried to play. I ended up buying it. I don't remember how much it was, and I could never play it. It was constantly crashing on me and stuff. The new one doesn't look quite like it's buggy or anything like that, but just for the sake of having a terrible time with the last one, I don't think I'm gonna go ahead and invest in it. It seems to be a lot kind of weird compared to this, and if it's not going to be good enough to take over this main spot at this for the time being, I'm just going to go ahead and stick with playing Farming Simulator 2013. May invest in a larger sprayer or fertilizer spreader of some sort, because this is getting kind of tedious now. I'm overlapping a little bit, not being highly effective, but I don't have a full width anyways going back the other direction, so it's not a big deal. So I think I'll just go ahead and finish this field on camera, and between this episode and next episode I'll go ahead and get that other field finished planting. Our hired worker is continuing on it right now. We'll get that finished, we'll get this field, all these fields finished fertilizing, and I'll probably catch up with you guys once I start the harvest process again on all the fields. I'll probably have that other field one between now and then also, and I'll probably go ahead and plant it as well. But this was episode 12, guys. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, and if you want, go ahead and leave a comment. I read all of those. Also, subscribe if you'd like to see more if you haven't subscribed already. I'll be uploading a video every day for the series. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later.